severe for this to happen.
Angelina Jolie and Jon Voights' already fraught relationship roiled by opposing views on Israel-Hamas war. Even without their political differences, Angelina Jolie had understandable reasons for keeping her father Jon Voight at a distance for much of her life. The Academy Award-winning actor had cheated on her mother, Marceline Bertrand, and left her to raise Jolie and her brother on her own. But in recent years, Jolie, 48, and Voight, 84, reportedly reconciled. She told Vanity Fair in 2017 that he helped her after her bitter, high-profile split from Brad Pitt.
The truth, or am I being lied to and followed?
She said he had been very good at understanding that her 6 children needed their grandfather and that he was happy to play the cool grandpa, telling them stories and reading books to them. This famously fraught daughter-father relationship is back in the spotlight after Voight came out pretty strongly against Jolie over their different views on the Israel-Hamas war. He recorded a video on Instagram over the weekend, saying he was very disappointed that she spoke in defense of Palestinians instead of Israelis.
The people who... the land of the Jews.
I am very disappointed that my daughter, like so many, has no understanding of God's honor, God's truths, the conservative actor said on his Instagram video. This is about destroying the history of God's land, the Holy Land, the land of the Jews, Voight continued. This is justice for God's children of the Holy Land. It's arguable that Jolie has more experience than her father on international conflicts and their impacts on civilians. For more than 20 years, the Maleficent star served as a special envoy for the UN High Commission for Refugees. In an initial post from October 28, Jolie called for a ceasefire of Israel's bombing of Gaza, saying her focus always is on the people displaced by violence in any context. Jolie said she was sick and angry about Hamas' October 7 terrorist attack on Israel, during which 1,400 people were killed in their homes, at a music festival and on the streets, and during which more than 240 hostages were taken.
Quote, it must have been pretty severe for this to happen. ET has an inside look.
But in this post and in a subsequent one on November 1, she said this act of terror doesn't give Israel the justification to kill innocent civilians, largely through airstrikes, which have thus far killed some 10,000 people in Gaza. She said Gaza has been an open-air prison for nearly 2 decades and is fast becoming a mass grave. Palestinian civilians, children, women, families, are being collectively punished and dehumanized, all while being deprived food.
The truth, or am I being lied to?
Medicine and humanitarian aid against international law, Jolie continued. Voight responded to his daughter's posts by saying he regarded anyone who doesn't support Israel a fool, or worse. You fools call Israel the problem. You should look at yourself and ask who am I? Voight said. Thus, we present this content. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. If this video is interesting for viewers, we thank you for your support.
This was a long time coming.
For the